Good afternoon. Welcome to our daily devotional today. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. Actually, just going to look at the first phrase of this verse because it is important for us to remember. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. Bearing with one another. Bearing with one another. Sometimes it's translated, make allowances for one another. And I think it's important for us to think about this because we have difficulties. We go through times of crisis and times of frustration and stress, and oftentimes in that stress we get frustrated, and that frustration that's that feeling of annoyance or being upset because of the inability to change our circumstances or the inability to achieve something. And this phrase, make allowance for another, make an allowance for another person's faults. That's an important thing for us to do. Paul says this in the context of forgiveness, right? We understand that people make mistakes, and we understand that we need to bear with them and put up and endure those mistakes because we love them. We treat them as brothers and sisters. We treat them as our family. It's important for us to do that. But the way that we do that is by realizing that we all make mistakes. By realizing that circumstances are often out of our control. That frustration, not being able to achieve something or the inability to change something, once you realize that you are unable to change something, then you are able to let go and not be frustrated. In a sense, the cause is often the cure when it comes to frustration. The cause of frustration is an inability to control a situation. The cure for frustration is recognizing that you are unable to cure the situation. You are unable to change the circumstances. But when we're frustrated, we often hold the things that others do against them, even when they're just mistakes. And we all make mistakes. We all need to learn to bear with, to make allowances for others' mistakes, to endure those things, to set aside that frustration and bear with one another. And so today, if you are frustrated, remember that you can't control everything. Remember that you are unable to change the things outside of your control, and remember to endure, bear with, and put up with others' mistakes and your own mistakes. Seize the opportunity to correct those mistakes when you're able. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.